the Land Transfer Navigators program is to dramatically increase the transfer of farm and ranch land to a new generation of producers. The program is catalyzing practitioners from across the country to support equitable farm and ranch transfers that work for both retiring and aspiring generations. Hear from a few navigators as they begin the training program.
I'm excited about being a part of this project because it'll bring information to the community.
And we are, as you know, at such an important time in history with so much land about to change hands, and just wanting to make sure that stewardship and the renewed enthusiasm for young people coming into farming is going to be so important to the whole land conservation goal.
We're developing really intimate relationships with these landowners, building a lot of trust, having conversations, and so then they come to us with questions about succession and about what happens when I'm gone.
Really looking forward to being able to provide that opportunity and feedback to our producers, and then to help support my staff that wants to be able to do this work in a more meaningful way. We're really looking to expand, beyond just ag protection, and how to provide more resources to our landowners that we work with, and that we've developed relationships over these years.
It's the first of its kind to bring folks in the land protection space to further into the land transfer world. There's very little land in appropriate scale for small-scale farmers, and in particular, beginning farmers. I work a lot with the Latino farming community. The scale has to be appropriate, especially in organic.
There has to be an understanding that what the easements look like today might look different with these new and beginning farmers, because their expectations, their cropping patterns, all typically look different than what we're accustomed to.
The deck is stacked already and just the farmers trying to run their farms, and as they age, transitioning the farm isn't at the top of the list. Getting through the day-to-day survival through the work is at the top of the list. Folks I work with, which are predominantly Black women farmers and other women of color, don't have the same equity when it comes to land access. On top of the fact that there's cost associated with land, money, maybe not having the knowledge or the family histories of acquiring land, we also have those biases and prejudice when it comes to land access.
In terms of land access, this is where I really get excited, because in Ohio, we just got granted a second land-grant college, Central State University, which is a predominantly African-American college, and they are focused on sustainable agriculture and urban ag. This really will help us create an opportunity and a partnership with them to try to match up their graduating farmers with some land access.
The future of farming to me looks like our next generation taking part in whatever agricultural enterprise that interests them.
I hope that it will be more equitable.
So we're all in this together, invested in this.
I hope the future of farming and farmland in the U.S. looks more diverse, more local, and more sustainable.
We need farming that's going to improve soil health, but we also need farmland. And in order to have productive, resilient farmland, we have to protect it in the first place.
I think that farming is a noble job, and everybody takes it as that, but it also needs to be viable for families. And so it shouldn't be a charity case to be a farmer. Really, people should see this as a viable opportunity for a rewarding career. And so I hope that we do consider to continue to uplift our farmers and farm workers and their access to land. If we don't have land, we can't have farmers, we can't have farms, and how are we going to think about food for our future? So as our slogan says, no farms, no food, and no future.
A navigator is an organization with skilled professionals that provide direct, tailored support or coaching to farmers, ranchers, and agricultural landowners on land access and transfer or related issues. To learn more about this project, visit farmland.org Land Transfer Navigators.